Okay. Well, that was awful. And excuse the strange cut. Okay, because I don't know where we left off. Um, one of the circuits in my house blew. Like, just, I mean, my entire, whatever circuit, my internet, my computer and everything, whatever that was on, it like kind of blew and then restarted. They're doing some stuff over to a house across the street and everything, so I don't think that was it. But yeah, I didn't have to get up and do anything. Everything just came right back on. But and it definitely wasn't good for my computer to just right. But that's it. So here we are. We're gonna we're gonna take uh so and then one of the things I was saying before, right? So yeah, I understand the want, right? You it's like, well, it would make more sense if this was a construction site to have construction going on and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, it does lack that bit, right, of authenticity, right? But the other problem here is this, okay? Yeah, go ahead. If you can get it on there and make it stable and make it so that we aren't saving every 5 minutes because the game is going to crash at some point because it can't handle all the changes that were made, and a lot of the things that were added in just don't jive with the engine.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Wait, you gotta slow down, bruh. Explain yourself.
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Hey, I just took the brother out just already.
Please don't kill me! I cannot rescue.
All right, so when they come looking for you, I'm gonna let them know I made sure we weren't gonna have none of this. They were gonna blame me for stuff you stole. Oh dang! Why you all electrified? Seriously? Seriously? Now you just showing up. All right, well hold on, bro. All right, I can't use. Well, I can use that, but I think you need to take back your little. Yeah, this iron greatsword of torpor. All right, we need to get in here and do some stuff. All right, this one is way better than that one, so we will be using that one from now on. For now, right? We found that, we picked it up. Hey, it was there. Okay, all right, we can get rid of one of these too. Um, you know, yeah. Right now, bruh, you're not doing us a lot of good. We got the war axe. Well, actually, yeah, yeah. I mean, all right. I'll On the way back, we'll check him out, see what he got. Right, but right now, yeah, you know, um, how do I get down? Oh, that way. Oh, this way. Who does he think he is? Hey, bro, can you get your?
What do you want?
I want you to get your horse out. Can you get him out of the way, please? Thank you. Show off. All right, what do we got? I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, wait. Nope, don't need that. Don't need that. Anything good? Wait. Anything good in the neighborhood? Nope. I thought there was... Oh, that's what showed up. Okay. Sorry I'm late, guys. I couldn't find a way down. I'm still looking. Yeah, seeing all those crates that you can't access and really triggers me. Hey, Professor T. Hold on, bruh. You never know when those might come in handy. Okay.
And here we all are. Shall
Yeah.
we step inside?
Wait. What's so important about this place, man?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Yeah, but why do we want to mess with those? Okay. So what are we looking for then?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
You know that comes across as a little kind of creepy, right? When you please stay close to me, why don't you? Especially you ladies. Okay, we need the emergency supplies. Ooh, grand healing. We need that too. Let's just watch our stuff. Okay. Hey, whoever did that, thank you. Yes. But the question becomes, was there an absolute need to do that? I mean, the first part
Some of you may know, Sawthorne was one of the earliest
isn't as dangerous as we think it is it?
also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened.
Hey, little guy, yeah, you're in the way, bro. Anything?
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic.
Ooh, listen to word. Yeah, definitely. I know he's talking. He's saying something. I didn't know I had to pay attention right now. He said we're looking for all kinds of stuff.
Are
Hey,
there any questions before we begin?
why you always at? Why you at? Like, there's other kids in the class, man. You don't have to just pick on me. But no, I don't have any more questions. Anything you'd like me to do right now?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do?
Okay, wait. All right, these are all. All right, enter pride, follow directions. All right, so yeah, we are doing that. Is anything else selected? Okay, we gotta unselect that. Unselect that. Wait, what's that strange magic? Oh yeah. We'll worry about that later. All right. Okay, we need only one thing to be telling us what to
An
do.
idea.
Okay.
Why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people
Granted.
out. Don't interact with them. Just identify them. Onman, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. Cesardo, what shall we have you? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Any
Okay, so oh wait, let's get over. Oh, wrong place. Oop, there it is. Okay, so we did pick up a scroll. Several, it seems. All right, telekinesis arrow, candlelight, healing, and radiant touch. All right, those would be good to know. And then, all right, so I think that would be good. And that would be good for now. All right. Okay. Leaving the shovels just laying around on deck here. That's not the best thing, right? You guys feel me on that, right? Because you step on one the wrong way and then boom, right in the head. And then you're off to medical because someone couldn't pick up their shovel. Okay.
It's going to take forever to sift through all this.
Hey, Tolf there, Professor T, he sent me.
What?
Said you need help.
You. I remember you.
Do you?
You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
What did you need me to do?
Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
All right.
All right.
All right. Oh, and look, I got a handy dandy compass to say which way north is. See, some people like to take that away, and that's just wrong. All right. I'm going to take that. Wait, what?
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
It was Arniel. It was his fault. Okay. Well, there was this amulet, you see, and he said to grab it, and I pulled it off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Wait, let me get the enchanted ring. Let me also look around and see. Yes, because I can just stick the amulet up my butt. All right. Wrong one. Okay. Okay, which come on now. If I got to choose the one, which one are you picking, right? All spells cost 3% less to cast. Or 100% less likely to contract the disease. You tell me. All right, but we got to pick this one. All right.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. Must be connected to the amulet.
Oh.
I wonder what effect might your spells have.
How about them apples? Hey, did you want to talk about this before I went on? Oh, hey, look.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Did you see that?
Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
All right, man, I'm right behind you, bruh. You go ahead, take the lead. Or are you following me? I don't know. I don't really care. Just make a choice. Okay, there you go. Hold on a sec. Hold the dough. Hold the dough. Okay. Ooh, sookie now. We're about to. All right, what are we gonna improve? So many choices. bat, though, I feel the need for more protection. I feel the need for more destruction. And then, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Oh, nice. That worked out. All right, now. Oh. We need more magicka. That's for sure. Okay. These decisions. Decisions. All right. I feel like we need to up our bow game. Right? Isn't that what? Okay. All right, bro.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just going to strangle you. So what's going on here?
I'm not sure. I certainly wasn't expecting this.
No?
This appears to lead somewhere.
Well, let's go.
Let's see where it goes.
All right. I'm right behind you. Yes, let's go. Get in there.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
Uh-huh. Anything worth the while? Oh, we're gonna take the Nimir's rod.
Why in the world would this be sealed off?
I don't know, but
This place.
maybe you don't want to open it. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition. He just appeared and talked to me about the Psijic Order.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
Something about Psijic Order and danger, and I'm the chosen one.
The Psijic Order?
Yeah,
Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd.
it's very
Danger
specific.
ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
All right, and what is the Psijic Order, by the way?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
And why are they contacting me?
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum...
Are you calling me a liar?
...over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
All right. Hold on. There was some stuff I could take that I can't. There it is. Yeah, something there. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Can we do something? Oh, shoot. Why are you letting him kill me, man? I can't get that off in time. All right, guys. I'm gonna cheat. I am, because nothing would piss me off more than to die right here and then do all that shit again. So we're gonna, you know what's gonna happen. Because I haven't figured out exactly what's going on right now. Will you kill one of them, please? A-hole. Just God. Broham. Well, they came in and interrupted my... There it is. There's a... See? There's a satchel. All right. I know. I cheated, but there was no way. And I cheated because I screwed up. I screwed up because I forgot to fucking save before we did that piece. Because I should have saved before we did that. Okay, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die, but I need to save ahead of time. God, that guy was useless as all get up.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
Oh, really? Really? Coming from you? Going in there. You go first this time. Move it. God damn it.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
No shit, Sherlock. I'm still pissed about that. All right, this is gonna be awful. All right, there it is. Okay, the back in the first person.
Is someone there?
Yeah, there's someone there. Kill him. Nice. Get out of there. Crap. I was holding the block button. Oh God. Block! I can't move. Holy cow. Do I not have a single potion fucking like targeted? Guys, I suck at this thing. I really do, because obviously I'm stupid. Not a single one of these. Alright, let's do this one and this one. So we can get some health back. Not sure why we're drained of...
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. I've never seen... This is simply fascinating.
You think so, huh? Okay. There's nothing new.
Take care now.
Alright, maybe it assumed I was talking to him when I was actually trying to loot. Alright. So let's just take a look here. Alright, so the sword is nothing. The bow might be something. Let me look. How does it hold up to our bow? 28. I think it's the exact same as our bow. See, there's no weight there. So when we look at our quiver still says 7.6. Even though the arrow says it has no weight. Same here. Right? So Someone's lying. And what it is this. Even though we went in and set the no weight thing for the ammo, right? Whatever mechanic or whatever code behind the scenes that's adding weight to the quiver is still doing it, whether we want it to or not. So it's still adding the weight. This one is possible that it's not, right? Except we haven't gone up or down. We have to take a look. As a matter of fact, we have gone down. We were at 390 something. Now we're at 318, right? After all this stuff. So it was at 0.99 previously. Now it's at 0.79. So the mechanic in one place, or the code in one place, is not working, right? So it works to update that little piece right there, the weight. But it doesn't work to update how this is working. So even though we have it set, right, and it absolutely 100% agrees with us that there's zero weight. Now, it could be a rounding thing too, because it could just be 0 point whatever for each. And that would be unfortunate too, because then we look at it and see 0 and we wouldn't know. But as you can see, it's a whole number, not a, well, see, look, 1.5. So if this is like 0.1, it should tell us 0.1, 0.1, right? So, yeah. So it's not working. And so, yeah, even though we set it to not have weight, it will continue to have weight. Now, the fighting mechanic involved here, I will tell you this. I don't like it. And it's hard to say, you know what I mean? I just don't feel like it's all that good. I don't think it's an improvement over what it was before. I think, if anything, it's a hindrance. And it's not responsive, right? And then maybe that's me. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't understand. It's like you can't, spam your swings or anything. But even if I'm not spamming, which I'm trying not to do, you're not swinging every time I tell you to. And so then that does play back into that whole AP mechanic. Well, maybe you just don't have the AP to swing. Well, if that's the case, then let me check. All right, see? You see that? We're sneaking, but it's not eating away at my AP. Not to say that I don't think it should, because I will never argue that it shouldn't. I would argue that it shouldn't unless you figure out how to do it properly. And so until you figure out how to do it properly, I say don't do it. I'd rather you just not do it than do it incorrectly. And what does that mean? It's like, if I were to sprint around this room, how much AP does that use? Okay. So say to sprint around, my AP is at 140. Say if I decide I'm going to do a complete circle around this room, 1, sprinting, and it takes 40 AP. Then if I do it crouched, truth be told, if it's going to take AP, right, because you're now squatting and it's, harder on the thighs and everything, so it is going to take a little bit, then I would say at most half the AP cost of what it would take to sprint around the room. I'm more thinking about a third to a quarter of the cost. So yes, there's an AP cost, but not the same as it would be sprinting. What I've noticed and what I've seen is we get basically the same AP cost for crouching and moving as anything else you do. And to me, that's incorrect. And so it's not done properly. It's done poorly. And it's like, well, just don't do it. Don't do it if you can't do it right. And so I prefer, and then if you're going to do it, then give me the option to turn it off, right? Because again, it's my game. So there's where we're at with that. All right, so I don't want to use this chain, but because I don't want to keep going. Because this is why. I'm going to tell you right now, we are in no condition, no position, and with no ability to take on that what's the name guy. You know what I'm talking about. And for you those that don't, you'll see. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to take the next 15 minutes and see how far we can get, and then we're going to call it. I think I'm going to go to first person. I think I actually am going to switch. All right, and then let's see, how many arrows do we have loaded? All right, we need to load, yeah. All right, and then because this is how I play the game normally, right? So this is how we're gonna roll this way. Because my magic didn't do a thing. I wasn't able to hit a single thing of magic. You saw when they came out, there was no magic at all. And I don't know what caused that, why I couldn't fire off a single spell. Okay, so we're gonna be saving a bit because I don't remember them all, but I know there's he heard me talking. Okay, you know what, bruh? What the F was that? What was the ever-loving F was? You saw that. Do I have 12 pounds of, do I have 12 and a half to take my arrow back? Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, let's forget. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Is that fair? Does that seem fair to you? This a-hole gets to shoot an arrow and I don't? They're immune to the arrows. He shouldn't be allowed to have an arrow. That didn't go as planned. Hey. Okay, right now I'm trying to swing. Fuck you. Hold on. All right, wait a minute. Okay. I'm all about making the game a little bit more difficult than it was, right? You know, adding some difficulty there, making it a little tougher, right? Okay. I will tell you this, previous iterations that I have played through this particular quest right here, and keep in mind, this is still an introductory level quest line right now. This is not, you know, all that. Previous iterations that I've played, there are not 3 right there on you. And are you not really checking out just about, I mean, it could be just me. I could be just that poor of a player. But do you not see what is about to happen here? All right, wait. Exhaustion does not... Oh, I don't even have the fucking sword anymore. Okay, so did that seem like how it normally plays out? All right, I know. We're just gonna sit here for a little bit. I turned the other. You better not fucking regenerate. What the hell? I don't know why I did that. Okay, so, all right, I know what it is. This fucking piece of shit right here, isn't it? Number of extra bandits. I think, yeah, so we just disabled it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's real talk here, right? I get it, right? We want to make it more difficult. And yeah, that was my bad. I didn't realize OBIS was like tweaked in there and was adding all that in there. Not to say that we're going to do much better, just because our original approach, I don't think is going to work. And we did extremely little damage. And to me, I'm having an issue with just... All right, so right here. I know, I do the same thing over again. Stand up. So we do the same thing over again, and that wasn't the smart way to go about it. You can see stamina is not our friend. Did I lose my bow? As long as I still have it, and I don't. And I got to be honest with you, that is the one thing that really, truly, actually, really, and I forgot about it, but that is the one thing that really bothers me about Requiem. And then it's not the disarming. I'm fine with the disarming, right? But leave it in my inventory or put it down at my feet. Do not disarm me and then make it so that I can't even get the bow back. I'd rather it just be in my inventory. And then, so, because again, do you guys see it? Unfortunately, so right now we lost our bow. I don't know if it's broken or if it was knocked away. It feels like, and since we can't find it, it feels like, and I didn't see the notice letting us know that your bow was destroyed. Because we don't have it anymore. So you know, and then I mean, put it in my inventory as a damaged bow that I can't use, right? And then I can at least know that I have that my, so I know what the fate was. And then because I totally have missed what happened to it, but it feels like it's damaged beyond all get up, right? Or actually, it doesn't even matter at this point. And then had I known this, I would have grabbed, I would have brought spares. I just forgot. All right, come on. We probably need somebody better at this game than I am, because he's gonna take me out. Ain't that some shit? And then, so for me, I'm not all about this. This is the part that I'm not about, right? I gotta test it. I gotta see what's going on here. Why this isn't working. Okay, so I don't have any of my spells favorited. Nah, that's me though. That's because I'm an idiot. Alright, so we need so cost is 174. Let's look at Radiant Touch. Only 23 is the cost. Right? So I don't get it. Right? We should at least be able to cast it once. Okay. Alright. The bow means Absolutely nothing. All right, let's get over here. Okay. Let's see if we have any magic potions. Magic potions. All right. We're not going to be able to get through the other two. If we can, we'll kill the lesser one. Or we can kill the lesser one. We can't kill the big dude. I don't see that happening. So we got to figure it out, right? And then herein lies my other point, right? If we can't get through these guys, how are we going to get the guy at the end? See, and I guess my thing is, don't get me wrong, I like Requiem. Let me just double check something real quick here, just in case we got to do this all over again. Because, yep, because we're fucking idiots. All right. So, again, it's already possible that the number of enemies that are spawned in this area has already spawned. So whatever it was is going to be. I just don't know, guys. I don't know what that was. Go ahead, shoot. Oh, we don't have any magicka. We don't have a weapon. We don't have any magicka. Fuck you. That pissed me off. We killed 16 actors. Where's my sword? $16. Yeah, now, the part that bothers me, aside from having to do that, right? I don't even feel like, I don't feel completely remorseful about it. Oh, it takes 59. All right. So, the part that really irks me about this I'm vengeful, so I don't, like I said, I don't give a rat's ass. But it does annoy the crap out of me. And then here's another thing. Did you disarm me, or did I Oh, okay. Nope. So you disarmed me, but you can't. Okay. You couldn't have broken my sword, right? That makes kind of no sense. The bow is the wooden bow, you could have snapped it, right? And disarming me and knocking the sword out of my hand, that's one thing. But you couldn't have destroyed the sword, right? So I should find it laying around on the deck here somewhere. And yeah, see, that ain't it. So what the hell happened to my sword? It doesn't make sense. And then that part for me is the one thing that just doesn't set right, and I can't agree with. And then, like, because things are happening so fast, I can't see the message that says, hey, your sword was broken or your sword disintegrated. I mean, because literally that's what's happening, right? My sword has disintegrated and it is now gone. He didn't take it from me. I didn't drop it. It's gone. So I can't get behind that. See, this is that guy's sword there. Like, watch. See? Now, let me. And unfortunately, that sucks. Because now I done lost my sword. It was a magical sword. Wasn't doing me any good. Wasn't doing me a lick of good, actually. Apparently. I'm looking for the 16 actors that were killed as a result. Because I don't feel bad. I do not feel bad about it, really, tell you the truth. Because I was pissed at that point. That's what my anger does. It's like, fuck you all. I'm killing you, every single one of you. All right, let's see. Oops. Okay, now that's the other thing too, right? Is I honestly think there is no give. And if you hit that little thing, it breaks instantly. Like, there's no give, and it's just an instant break. And then so part of me think, like I said, Requiem isn't supposed to be easy, right? But hard for the sake of hard is, to me, is like I said, yeah, it's something I don't subscribe to, right? Hard for the sake of hard is just that. It's just hard for the sake of being hard. Challenging is a way completely different thing, okay? And sometimes, things aren't challenging enough, right? But let's give this one a try. So sometimes being hard and unforgiving isn't the best way to go about it. Because what you end up with is you end up with someone just looking at you going, okay, screw you, and walking away. I mean, literally, like, you're not worth the effort. You're not worth that time. And so you have to balance it. There needs to be some difficulty. There needs to be some challenges, some tough challenges and difficulty. But again, that comes from, and I don't know how far. It said 16 characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and see how far this 16 goes. All right, we lost our what's the name? And see, I'm not 100% happy about this, right? Fuck. Good. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Magic. All right. Okay. That's right. That's not. And then, that's not. Okay. Okay. Then. All right. They're all gonna just have bone meal in them, so not a thing. All right. I know I was gonna be done here soon, but I figured I'd at least get as far as we can before I end up dying again. Because I don't know. I think this is it. In all honesty. Who knows? These guys might be dead too. We don't know the strength of my own evil powers here. Okay, we'll take that for sure. Nothing. It seems very complicated. Yes, it does. Overly so. All right. Well, whatever is in it, we don't need it. Ow. Holy schmolies. All right. Snake. Oh, is this one of the ones everything changes? All right, wait a minute. Did that not change? All right, let's see. Who changed? You changed. Okay. You changed too. Okay. I don't know if any of these other ones changed. What do you need to be? All right. You don't need to change. You need to change. Okay. I don't think you change anything. Oh, you do. Alright. And you changed them both, alright? Did you? Okay. Alright, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, hey, there we go. Alright.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna smack you in the head right now. Who? I don't. At least you're not dead. Like everyone else. Hold on a sec. Always use some more potions. This bone meal stuff is starting to get very annoying. Ow! Good thing I just made some restore health stuff, right?
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarthor?
Dude, seriously. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna call it. Where's the guy? Everybody. Oh, snap. Oh, guys. Dang it. Part of me feels kind of bad. Right? And part of me is like actually kind of relieved. All right, hold on a sec. Oh, I didn't want to do that. God dang it. Come on, man. All right, there we go. All right, so part of me feels somewhat kind of bad. You guys know what I'm talking about. We didn't get a chance to fight this dude, but if we're really being honest with each other right now, how do you think that would have gone? Straight up, just complete 100% honesty. How do we think that would have gone? So, not fighting him or not having to fight him, it was an unexpected thing. I didn't realize that would have just done it for the entirety of the. I thought it would have done everybody that was around, but I didn't know they would do it for the entire dungeon. That's OP. There it is. There is our problem. We were carrying around a crap ton of snowberries. I know, like, that's like really a problem, yeah. No, we'll take the. Man. I didn't. You talking about overkill? Okay. All right.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
All right. What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Okay. Defend myself against who? We kind of already took everybody out. Oh. We kind of took everybody out. I don't know how to get out of here. We are 30 pounds over. All right, when we get our bandoliers and everything, we know we got to come back in here. Store a lot of this stuff in our room. Just do I have a torch? No, I do. Okay. So that's it, guys. To be honest with you, that is all. If I can figure out how to get out of here. What we got to do is we just got to make it back to the college. And then I think above all is, I don't know, man. We got to get better. We got to get stronger. I think, and then I don't know that. There we go. That should do it. I don't want to blame OBIS for everything, right? Because, I mean, we would have to fight the Draugr no matter what. There was going to be at least one of the high-powered ones. And we just couldn't beat it. Come on, do some damage. Did you get him? Thanks, man. If you hadn't come along, bro, I'd have been dead. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to talk to you.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendarr. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Hey, we're not. You hunt Daedra? Okay. All right. Peace.
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
All right, what did I grab off of this guy that all of a sudden is too heavy for me? I grabbed something. It was 10 pounds. That's for sure. I don't see it. Was it not that? Must have been this. Yeah. Nope. Might have been that, but let's hope it wasn't, because that's something worth. I think it was. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we gotta leave it. All right. It's a good thing he came along, though. We weren't not going to make it. And then that is my point right now, right? Not to say, why did I grab that? Not to say, but I mean, if we really look at it, we're just not. Is it really? So the thing is it that we're not supposed to do anything? Not supposed to go anywhere? Like I said, the difficulty level I understand. Is just that at what point is it too difficult? Because again, like if he hadn't come along, we would not have survived that. And if I hadn't done the little bush league thing that I did in the tomb there, we wouldn't have survived that. All right. So again, it's like, okay. And then I guess for me it's balance, right? It's about balance. Okay. Yes, there are times when you want more challenge, you want this to be harder, but if there's no balance there, it can't be like insanely difficult and with no way to get through it. And it feels like that's where we are with it. It's insanely difficult, no way to get through it, and I don't know, like I said, it's almost like we're sitting there and it's like, yeah, dude, there's no way you're gonna be able to fight your way through that, or there's no way you're gonna be able to, you know, clear this area. And it's like, well, yeah, but this is the initial training area. So, okay, the argument is, yeah, let's make it a little bit more challenging. A little more challenging, yeah. But not impossible, because impossible means you'll never get through it. And it's the training area. This is our introduction to Skyrim. This is what we're doing. And so, yes, more challenging, no, to impossible.
You are relatively new here, are you not?
I am.
I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we have not.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
Yes.
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Understand.
Are we clear?
I need to speak to you.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
Does that happen often? We found something in Sarthal and Tolf there. Professor T thinks it's important.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Not if it weighs me down. God dang it. Dangerous research must be a problem here. I'm gonna die holding this
Not
thing.
often,
talking
no.
to him.
Some risks must be taken to be sure.
I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Have you heard of the Sigil Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
All right.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to undo what you just did. What did you just give me? You gave me that staff. All right, here. Can I? No, don't use that. You need to go. Come on, man. Thank you. Okay, which one's cheaper? This one. All right, yes. Why did I do that? Because I needed to get. All right, okay. And then I'm gonna. All right, and enchanted ring. All right, there we go. And our weight is under control again. All right, you. I was hoping to get up here before to see if he had. A tanning rack or anything up here. I couldn't remember. And of course, he does not. Alright, hold on a sec. Blister ward. Let's just check to see if we have wheat. I don't think we do. We sure don't. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Yep. Alright, so we don't want to steal anything. I mean, you should be able to track it down if we do take anything we're not supposed to. Alright. Let's get...
You there. I have questions for you.
Oh my god.
You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Yeah, I just informed the Archmage, yeah.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
How do you know anything about this?
It is my job to know these things. My role as advisor to the Archmage is aided by knowing everything that transpires here. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Can I hit him? I know he'll kill me instantly, but still, it would have felt good to kill him. Or hit him at least. Okay. So, guys, yeah, that pitiful display was Requiem. And as you can see, I may not be a strong enough player to deal with Requiem. One of the things we truly need to do is get better. And we got to get better quicker and sooner because it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, and we are not doing the type of damage and I think the biggest disappointing part was the arrows did absolutely nothing. And everybody's played Skyrim, and everybody's gone through Bleak Falls Barrow and gone through this quest line and everything like that. And one of the things, the coolest parts, and unfortunately, I don't know, maybe there are people out there that thinks that part sucks, but one of the coolest parts is when you're sneaking through and then you're taking things out with an arrow. You know, 1 or 2 arrows, boom, is down. And, you know, the sneak attack and all that. And that is gone now. You don't get that, and we're not getting that. And so it is kind of disappointing. And it's like, what's happening here, right? What is what's causing that? And I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for it because it's like, if we can't, survive, then it's just kind of I want to say it, if we can't survive through it and everything, it just makes, like I said, it makes everything that much harder, and it makes it so that it's like, okay, what do we have to do to get better here? And then you spend all your time trying to get better and better and better, and then as we know, there's a drop off. Boom. As soon as you get to a certain point, things aren't that tough anymore, and then you're right back at what the whole point of Requiem was, and that was to, add difficulty. But now it's like, where you get strong enough. Once you get to a point where you're strong enough, then things aren't as difficult and aren't as bad anymore. And then you're like, oh, it's too easy again. And that's where the balance thing really comes into play. It's like, well, you want a bit of a challenge, and yeah, things should be at its hardest, right, when you're first starting out, because you're first starting out. But as you get better, it shouldn't be as tough. And then, yeah, things should be easier as you go along, but you kind of want, like you said, you want that balance to be there. And again, it should be tough, but it shouldn't be impossible. And maybe that's just the case right now, right? It is impossible. And we need to go out and get stronger by doing other things. And now what those things are, I don't know. But I kind of feel, and this is my feeling on it, is before we do anything else to advance this particular quest line, we need to take off and go get stronger. Because I don't think it'll move on. Because then, the next phase is they're going to bring the orb back to the college. And then I think it starts to get into a thing where, it starts to roll. And this wasn't even the toughest dungeon that we're going to see. And as you can see, we were in no condition to get through this one, let alone get through the other ones that we're going to face. And if that's the case, we need to get seriously stronger, much faster. And I think what we need to do is go out, and I got to try it. I got to leave the college, go venture out, build myself up. We are level 8. I think, in all honesty, I think we need to get up to 15 to 20, somewhere between 15 and 20. So we got to double our level, make our way back at level 16 and say, okay, maybe we can handle things. I just don't think we can do anything. And then that's a huge jump, right? Level 8 is significant, but we need to be even stronger than that. And it could be our gear. Maybe we can figure out how to improve our gear. Maybe that's the first thing. Maybe we get out here, go look for a place where we can get a forge, and just look to building up our gear and getting much better gear than what we have on right now. Something that's going to be able to protect us better. Okay. Well, look, I went way over, and as you can see, the possibility of going short for me is almost impossible. So until next time, guys, I'm still kind of having a good time. Okay. I was not having a good time in the dungeon, and that kind of tells me, maybe as much as I like Requiem, maybe Requiem is just not for me, right? We already figured that out in Fallout. Some mod list and some things are just not, it depends on the type of player you are. Not every player is built or wants to be that kind of player. All right, guys. Till next time. It's been a pleasure. Peace.